The dating ban. Let's start with the most infamous rule in K-pop. No dating. That's right. Grown adults, sometimes in their 20s, are contractually forbidden from having romantic relationships. Why? Because fans need to believe they have a chance. The parasocial fantasy must be maintained at all costs. Most agencies enforce dating bans for at least 3 to 5 years after debut. Some extend it even longer. The logic? New idols need to focus entirely on their career and building their fan base. A relationship would distract them and, more importantly, shatter the illusion that they are available and exclusively devoted to fans. Get caught dating? Prepare for hell. Fans will flood your social media with hate. Your company might issue a formal apology like you committed a crime. You could lose endorsement deals. Your group's reputation might tank, all because two consenting adults wanted to hold hands. Some idols have had their careers destroyed over dating scandals. Others survived, but faced years of harassment. The rule is so deeply embedded that when idols do date publicly, it makes headlines. Normal human behavior becomes breaking news. Think about how absurd that is. Imagine your boss telling you that falling in love could get you fired. No social media freedom. Idols can't just post whatever they want online. Every Instagram story, every tweet, every TikTok video gets monitored, approved, or straight up controlled by their agency. Some idols don't even have their own passwords. Managers handle everything. Why? Because one wrong post can trigger a scandal, a poorly worded caption, an accidental like on a controversial post, a photo with someone who later becomes problematic. Agencies can't risk it, so they micromanage every single piece of content. The restriction goes so far that some of the biggest groups in the world had to wait years before getting personal social media accounts. BTS members only got their individual Instagram accounts in 2021, around 8 years after their debut. Twice members got personal Instagram accounts in 2022, 7 years after debut. Think about that. Global superstars with millions of fans, but they couldn't have personal Instagram accounts for nearly a decade. Some companies are stricter than others. Certain agencies allow more freedom once idols prove they won't cause trouble. But rookies, forget it. Their social media is basically a corporate PR account disguised as personal expression. Everything is curated, filtered, sanitized. Spontaneity doesn't exist. The irony? Fans crave authenticity. They want to see the real idol. But what they're getting is a carefully constructed persona approved by a marketing team. And when an idol does go rogue and post something unfiltered, fans either love it or the idol gets reprimanded. There's no winning. Mandatory dorm living. Trainees and newly debuted idols are required to live together in company-provided dorms. Sounds fun, right? Like a sleepover that never ends. Except it's not optional. The dorms are often cramped, and personal space is a luxury you don't get. The reasoning? Team bonding. Building chemistry. Making sure idols are always accessible for schedules that start at 4 a.m. It's easier to control and monitor them when they're all under one roof. Plus, it's cheaper for the company than paying for individual housing. Dorm rules are strict. Curfews. No overnight guests. Managers or staff sometimes live in the same building. Your every move is tracked. Want to visit family? You need permission. Want to sleep at a friend's place? Good luck getting approval. Some groups have shared horror stories. 6 members in a 2-bedroom apartment. 1 bathroom for everyone. No privacy. Arguments over chores, shower schedules, food. Living with your coworkers 24/7 sounds like a nightmare, and for many idols it is. But it's mandatory until the group is successful enough to negotiate individual living arrangements. Weight requirements and mandatory weigh-ins. K-pop has an obsession with thinness. Idols are expected to maintain a specific weight, and agencies enforce this through regular weigh-ins. Some companies do this weekly, others monthly. Step on the scale, and if the number is too high, consequences follow. What kind of consequences? Public shaming from managers. Restricted diets, extra workout requirements. Some idols have talked about being put on extreme diets, eating 1 apple a day or a handful of nuts and calling it a meal. The industry's beauty standards are brutal, and agencies enforce them without mercy. Momo from Twice revealed one of the most shocking examples. Momo was told she had to lose 7 kilograms in just 7 days before a performance. To meet that demand, she went through an extreme diet, cutting out food entirely while still going to the gym every single day. During that time, Momo didn't eat anything. The only thing she allowed herself was ice cubes, and even then she was terrified they might somehow make her gain weight. But the most disturbing part is when she was about to sleep, she genuinely feared she might not wake up again. This is the reality behind the perfect bodies fans see on stage. Female idols face this more intensely than male idols, though male idols aren't exempt. There's a specific ideal look, and anyone who doesn't fit it gets pressured to change. Too curvy? Lose weight? Too muscular? Slim down. Not thin enough? Starve yourself until you are. The long-term damage is severe. Many idols develop eating disorders. Some have fainted on stage from malnutrition. Others have spoken out about the psychological toll of being constantly monitored and criticized for their bodies. But the industry hasn't changed. The scale still matters more than health. No visible tattoos. Tattoos are taboo in Korea, especially in conservative or mainstream spaces. K-pop agencies know this, so most have strict no-tattoo policies. If an idol has tattoos, they must be covered at all times during public appearances, broadcasts, and performances. Why the rule? Tattoos are still associated with gangs, rebellion, and criminality in older Korean generations. Broadcasting stations have regulations against showing tattoos on TV. If an idol's tattoo is visible, the footage might get edited or blurred. To avoid hassle, agencies just ban them outright. Some idols get tattoos anyway. Jungkook from BTS has full sleeves, but during Korean broadcasts, he wears long sleeves, bandages, or makeup to cover them. It's exhausting. Fans know the tattoos exist. Everyone knows. But they still have to be hidden because of outdated stigma. The rule is slowly relaxing as international influence grows and younger generations embrace tattoos. But it's still a risk. Get a visible tattoo as a rookie and your company will lose it. You're jeopardizing broadcast opportunities and endorsements. The ink might be permanent, but your career could become temporary. Ban on political and social statements. Idols are expected to stay neutral on everything. Politics, social issues, controversial topics. Your job is to sing, dance, and look pretty. Having opinions, that's not in the contract. Agencies enforce this hard. Speak out on a political issue, even something universally agreed upon like human rights, and you risk backlash. Korean politics are deeply polarized. Any statement can alienate half your fan base. Companies don't want that risk, so they muzzle their idols. Some idols have tested this boundary. A few have spoken out on social issues, LGBTQ+ rights, feminism, environmental causes. The response is usually mixed. International fans applaud them. Korean fans might turn on them. The company panics and issues a statement walking back the comment. The result? Most idols stay silent. They smile, wave, and avoid anything remotely controversial. It's safer, but it also means K-pop idols are treated like apolitical entertainment robots instead of real people with thoughts and beliefs. No contact with opposite gender. Some agencies have rules limiting or outright banning interactions with the opposite gender outside of professional settings. Male and female idols from different groups aren't supposed to hang out privately, even as friends. Why? Dating rumors. If a male and female idol are seen together, fans assume they're dating. That triggers scandals, harassment, and potential career damage. To avoid all of that, companies just ban cross-gender friendships entirely. This rule is especially strict for rookies. Established idols have more freedom, but newer groups are monitored closely. Spotted having coffee with someone of the opposite gender, prepare for your company to investigate and possibly punish you. The rule is ridiculous because it treats normal human interaction as a threat. Friendships exist, networking exists, but agencies would rather isolate their idols than deal with potential rumors. It's controlling and deeply invasive. Extreme training schedules with little rest. K-pop idols work inhuman hours. Training starts early in the morning and goes late into the night. Schedules are packed with practice, recording, filming, appearances, and promotions. Rest days barely exist. During comeback season, idols might sleep 3 to 4 hours a night. They perform on multiple music shows per week, attend fan events, film content, and rehearse constantly. The grind is relentless, and agencies don't care about burnout. Results matter. Health doesn't. Idols have fainted on stage. Some have been hospitalized from exhaustion. Others have spoken about depression, anxiety, and the mental toll of never having time to rest. But the industry keeps pushing because the model works. Work them until they break, then debut the next group. Labor laws in Korea exist, but enforcement in entertainment is weak. Agencies exploit loopholes or just ignore regulations entirely. Idols are often too scared to complain because standing up for yourself can get you blacklisted or replaced. Ban on driving or owning personal vehicles. Some agencies don't allow idols to drive or own personal cars, especially early in their careers. Why? Accidents, privacy concerns, control. If an idol has their own car, they have freedom. Freedom is dangerous. Companies provide drivers for idols. This ensures they get to schedules on time, but it also means every trip is monitored. Where they go, who they're with, it's all tracked. Personal vehicles would eliminate that oversight. Some idols have gotten driver's licenses and cars once they're established and have negotiating power. But rookies, no chance. You're getting driven by a company employee, and your schedule dictates where you go. It's another layer of control disguised as convenience and safety. Sure, having a driver sounds nice, but when it's mandatory and removes your autonomy, it's just another way agencies maintain power over idols' lives. Plastic surgery pressure. This isn't always an explicit rule, but it's an unspoken expectation. Agencies heavily encourage or outright require trainees and idols to get plastic surgery to fit Korean beauty standards. Double eyelid surgery, nose jobs, jawline shaving, V-line surgery. Some trainees are told they'll never debut unless they fix their face. Agencies will even pay for the procedures, then deduct the cost from the idol's future earnings. It's framed as an investment, but it's really coercion. The pressure is immense. Trainees who refuse surgery risk never debuting. Idols who maintain their appearance face criticism from their own companies. The message is clear. Your natural face isn't good enough. Change it or don't succeed. Many idols have been open about their surgeries. Others deny it, despite obvious changes. The industry's obsession with physical perfection creates a toxic environment where natural beauty is undervalued and surgical enhancement is the norm. No romantic scenes in acting roles. Some idol contracts include clauses banning romantic or intimate scenes in acting projects. Kissing scenes, bed scenes, anything that might be seen as romantic is off limits. The reasoning? It damages the idol image. Fans need to see idols as pure and unattached. Watching them kiss someone on screen, even in character, breaks the fantasy. So agencies block these opportunities entirely. This limits idols who want serious acting careers. Many roles require romantic storylines. Directors don't want to cast idols who can't perform essential scenes, so idols get stuck in supporting roles or bland characters that don't challenge them. Some idols have fought back and negotiated permission to take on more mature roles. Others remain trapped in the idol actor box, playing safe, sanitized characters that don't threaten their image. The rule prioritizes fan delusion over artistic growth. Mandatory Aegyo and fan service. Idols are required to perform Aegyo, cutesy behavior designed to be endearing, even when they're uncomfortable with it. Agencies demand it during fan meetings, variety shows, and live streams because fans eat it up. Some idols naturally lean into cute concepts. Others hate it but have to do it anyway. It's in the job description. Pout. Make heart signs. Use a baby voice. Act childish on command. Refuse and you're not being a good idol. Fan service goes beyond Aegyo. Idols are expected to act like they're in love with fans. Say things like, "You're my only one," or "I'll love you forever." Create ship moments with other members for fans who love imagining relationships. It's performative, scripted, and often uncomfortable. The problem? Fans take it seriously. They believe the illusions. When idols date in real life or act differently off camera, fans feel betrayed. But agencies keep pushing fan service because it sells. The line between performance and reality gets so blurred that idols lose their sense of self.